Here we have a 2018 Volkswagen Golf R TSI DSG. Now with this vehicle you do get 4 19-inch Pretoria alloy wheels, finished in black, all in excellent condition as you can see just there. Coming around to the front of the car, the vehicle itself is finished in a pure white exterior paintwork, and how fantastic does the contrast between the white and the black look on this vehicle. Coming around to the front, we've got the R badging, and there's a look at that front view. Coming round to this corner, we've got our second 19-inch Pretoria alloy wheel. Again, excellent condition. We've got a gloss black mirror cap, some more Golf R badging, black side skirts at the bottom just there. We've then got the black trim around the windows with the privacy glass for the rear passengers. We have got a black roof on this vehicle as well. Shark fin antenna just there at the end too. Now here's a quick look at that interior whilst we're working our way around with the pure black cloth interior. More in depth on that shortly. We've then got our third 19-inch Pretoria alloy wheel. At the rear here we have got our spoiler just there, which looks fantastic. Now we do have both front and rear parking sensors with visual display in this car. We've got the quad exit exhaust tips, 2 on either side, and again how fantastic do they look. More Golf R badging. Let's take a look at the boot space. There we go, great amount of space in here for whatever you may need. Parcel shelf just there. Now as we make our way around to this rear corner, you'll notice that the vehicle itself is free from any major marks, dents or scratches, and there's a closer look at that last alloy wheel. Now if we go on to the interior next, we'll start at the rear. We have got the full cloth interior, 3 seats in the back here. We've got a contrasting stitching as well. How fantastic does that look? Now these are incredibly comfortable seats. We've got the ISO fixed points within the seats, fold down armrest in the middle. We've got our temperature vents in the centre just there, as well as storage behind both front seats. On the doors here we've got this fantastic black patterned trim. We've got the brushed metal handle, electric window controls and the integrated speakers as well. Coming into the front, we've got that same full cloth interior. We've got the R badging on either side, and again the contrasting stitching, which looks fantastic. On the doors here we've got our electrically adjustable power folding heated wing mirrors, a lock and unlock button, brushed metal handle, more of that patterned trim. We've then got electric window controls for all 4 windows, as well as a child lock for the rear. Now across here we've got our auto lights. We'll step inside the vehicle. As you can see, the car itself, just one second, as you can see the vehicle itself has covered just over 33,500 miles, and as you'll soon see we are free from any warning lights on the dashboard. Now we have got a ghost immobiliser on here, so I'm just going to start it up now, and we are away. Now of course we will give you the full information and details for the ghost immobiliser if you are to purchase the vehicle. But as you can see there, we are free from any warning lights on the dashboard. We've got the digital display just there as well, and we've got plenty of great features on here like the map view. We can get up like so. We can also flick between different views, as you can see just here. Absolutely fantastic system on here. Now if we take a step back, we've got our multifunctional steering wheel with different controls for whilst we're on the go, things like phone controls, volume controls. We've got our adaptive cruise control and speed limiter, as you can see just there. We've then got the paddle shifters just behind for taking manual control of your gears. Coming into the middle, you've got your infotainment screen, so on here you'll find things like your navigation. We've then got our DAB radio as well as FM and AM. Going on to media, you can have a look at the different sources just there, things like Bluetooth, USB, auxiliary, etc. We do also have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay and MirrorLink. Great feature to have in a vehicle. Coming down, we've got our phone connectivity, so we can connect our phones via Bluetooth to make calls or listen to music. We've then got various bits of driving data like performance monitors, convenience consumers, etc. Plenty of great bits of data just there. Coming down into the menu, you've got things like your traffic alerts as well, and there is a flick through the menu. Now if I put the vehicle into reverse, You'll see we've got both front and rear parking sensors just there, both working exactly as you would expect. We've also got different driving modes in here, like Eco, Normal, Race and Individual. Each one of these modes has its own individual driving characteristics, so you can pick and choose which one best suits your driving style at the time. Coming down, we've got our dual zone climate control, so we can control each side of the vehicle's temperature independently with ice cold air conditioning and convenient shortcuts like the Max AC. We've got heated seats for both front passengers, as you can see just there. Coming down, we've got some 4Motion badging. We've got the storage space as well as auxiliary and USB connection points just in there. Now coming down, we've then got our different mode selects, start stop technology. We've got our traction control button, gear stick just here, so if you're not familiar with these, we've got park, reverse, neutral, drive and sport, so we can pull it into sport mode by pulling down or across, and then we are now in manual and can change gears like so should you wish to take manual control. You've then got your button for the parking sensors, electronic handbrake with auto hold function, 12 volt connectivity, the additional storage space, 2 good sized cup holders below here, and then in the centre here we've got our soft touch leather armrest, which does also double up as storage. Now the vehicle is ready to drive away today with free next day nationwide contactless delivery, competitive low finance, a fresh service, fresh MOT, and it's also HPI clear. That's all from me on today's video. Thank you for watching.
Video test drive of this VW Golf R DSG. Now the purpose of this video test drive, of course, is to show that the vehicle drives exactly how you would expect it to. As you can see, I'm not to fight with steering wheel to keep it a straight line, to keep it straight and true, and not veering to the left or to the right hand side. Now I do have adaptive cruise control on this vehicle, which is on the left hand side of the multi-function steering wheel. Now you can change how far the car in front of you is, as the adaptive cruise control keeps you a safe distance from the vehicle in front of you. Now do you also have paddle shift if we wish to take the car into manual mode. So at the bottom I'm going to take a left, and then I'm going to use the paddle shift to change through the gears. So currently I'm in third, drop it down to second, into third, into fourth, into fifth, and then I'm going to let the car take back over by simply just letting it go. Now you can also put the car into sport gear changing mode by on the gear stick, pulling down, and it goes into either D or S. So S is the sports gear changing, so it revs through the rev range a lot longer and sharpens up those gear changes. Now in front of me I do have the digital dash, so I do have the satellite navigation in front of me, which you can change from in front of me to the screen in the centre. Now we do have the customizable dash, so you can change what is in front of you. Now we do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto built into this vehicle when you click on app. We have the metal paddle shifts, very comfortable, half suede and fabric seats, which are also heated in the front, so you can quite easily do 2, 3, even 400 miles in this vehicle and still get out feeling fresh. Now if you're test driving this vehicle today, you'll be listening out for video wanting knocks or bangs, and if you've been listening out during this test drive video, there hasn't been any, which is always a bonus when buying a used car. Now here at Ars Car Sense, we are a 5-star dealership, very finished 5-star reviews on Google, Autotrader and CarGurus. Now if you read a few reviews, our customers really do reiterate the fact of how good you are to buy for and how caring of a company we actually are. But right now, coming up to industrial state, we're going to take a right. I'm going to perform emergency stop, pop straight into reverse, just to show you that the brakes work exactly how you would expect them to. And you'll see pop up in the screen in the centre the visual display of the front and rear parking sensors. So emergency stop in 3, 2, 1, hard onto the brakes, straight into reverse, no issues whatsoever. You can see the virtual display just there. Now pop it back into drive, again, no issues whatsoever. Now, if you haven't answered all of your questions and inquiries during this test drive on what are on video, please feel free to get in contact with the sales team, where they can answer unanswered questions and also run through some inquiries with you. But that's it for me in this walk around video and video test drive. Hope to hear from you soon. Cheers.